decision making.
Here,
I don't think a lot of us
Shan goes aside
Those calls coming from
Damn,
other
how many people's
hospitals
dying
in
from
South
coronas?
Texas with patients so sick that Methodist
something
may
like
be their
that.
last hope. Methodist Hospital uses a procedure to oxygenate the blood and keep patients off ventilators. It's called ECMO, or extracorporeal membrane oxygenation.
Man, they should just build
Today,
hospitals.
Dr. Guadalupe is inserting large tubes in the veins of a 33-year-old. They run from the groin all the way to the heart. The blood comes out of the body, is mechanically oxygenated, then returned back to the heart almost immediately. The Methodist team have had a lot of practice. The procedure taking only a few minutes.
It involves being able to take large cannulas. They're almost like small garden hoses. That's how I describe it. You have to be able to pump about two or 3 gallons of blood per minute through them. So one is draining blood out, and the other one is returning.
The blood coming out of the patient is dark. It just looks unhealthy. The blood returning is bright red, loaded with oxygen. Almost immediately, oxygen level in the patient's blood goes back to near normal. Their chance of survival now better than if they were on a ventilator.
I think the ventilator really causes a lot of harm. We're finding that it causes harm in general, but it certainly causes harm when you're talking about patients with COVID.
Because their lungs are so weak to begin with.
Because their lungs are so weak, and because probably there's other reasons why patients are having trouble.
The ventilator is pushing oxygen into the lungs.
That's right.
It's kind of like pushing you
That's
into
right. So not only are you having all of
like
the
this
problems
or
with the
that.
blood
There's a
vessels and
binary
clotting
abuse
in your
with
blood vessels, not
autism.
only are you having all of the problems of oxygen not being able to get to your organs and your organs shutting down from that, but now you're artificially pushing air into your lungs and causing more damage that way.
Another hard lesson of the pandemic and the virus. Healthcare providers everywhere are still struggling to understand.
We don't quite understand
Not a lot of
why one
experience.
person with lab values of X does well, while a person with lab values that appear to be better doesn't make it. And a mask is not a big ask to help save lives.
The work and stress for healthcare workers everywhere.
It's like an insatiable desires of like
Rising, they expect
insatiable
more work
desires of like
and stress.
for more and more and more.
Stressful for patients as
And
well
not,
who are
but
sick,
not more, but not
isolated
pay for
from
more.
everywhere.
You know what
How
I mean?
tough is it to be in your room all day?
So,
Just saying.
Oh man, if you could just hear that unit in the room, it would drive me nuts at first, but you get past it.
28-year-old Michael Vasquez works in a warehouse. He isn't sure how he got sick. He's part of a new program here to get patients up and walking as soon as possible, even a little bit, helping both physically and mentally.
What has it done to your lungs?
It really made them fatigue really bad.
So they already canceled you out, and that's physical harm, and you're an alien.
Vasquez isn't sure if there will be any long-term effects to his lungs. Right now, he's focused on getting home to his wife and 7-year-old son.
I just miss, their presence, or just holding your wife, kissing your son goodnight, going to his room, making sure he's okay. I miss that a lot.
You know that when people walk, when people sleep better, when people see bright light, they get better sleep. We know all of this. I think on some level we're having to relearn it with COVID because of our response to it. Obviously our need to keep ourselves safe, to keep staff safe. So it's not unexpected that we kind of ended up isolating people, whether we meant to or not.
Another lesson of the pandemic, trying to reduce recovery times and free up beds, badly needed for an expected growing surge of people seriously sick with the coronavirus.
Right now we are so full upstairs that we are having some delays in getting the patients upstairs because there just aren't beds that are prepared and ready for COVID patients. So we're holding a lot of them in the emergency department right now. Some per hour, some per day.
What's driving the surge here? Doctors aren't entirely sure, but based on what they hear from patients, there was a sense that the worst was behind us.
I don't think that there was one specific incident that really led to this spike. I think people after March and April were extremely frustrated with being inside, and as soon as those restrictions lifted, they wanted to get out. Some protected themselves, some didn't, and now we're just seeing the result of that.
With the holiday weekend coming up, here now, a surge of patients will become a tidal wave.
So there's
I
a
don't think
diamonds
I've
here.
seen anything like this ever. And I would say that if you want to see August 1st, then maybe you should stay indoors and isolate on July 4th.
Oh my God. It is so hard to watch it. It's so important to see though. And you really have seen as you have had the job, the privilege that honor to go into a lot of these hospitals actually through this pandemic. You see how these doctors are learning, are adapting, are changing and figuring out these better ways to treat COVID patients. How much has changed?
Everything and nothing. The way that they manage patients has changed, and they've been able to manage PPE better and put patients in a way that and arrange it in a way that protects the staff more. The way that they treat COVID has certainly changed. The de-emphasis on ventilators right now. But what is exactly the same? That terrifying sense that we don't know what is coming next in Texas. That is one thing that is unlike anything we saw in New York. While officials there had a good sense, a fairly good sense of where they were on the curve and how much more they were going to have come through their doors, there's no sense of that here. And there are record numbers of infections. The state has now reversed itself. The governor here has reversed himself on masks. There is a real sense that it is a crisis spreading like a wildfire, and we don't know when it's going to go out. Okay?
It's so important to see inside what these hospitals are dealing with. Thanks. Great reporting, Miguel.
Thanks for doing that.
Out front next, a Broadway actor tested positive for coronavirus. More than 100